What's important, taste or food presentation?
Both. Asked me that 10 years ago and I would have laughed, because I did a competition once and I failed miserably because I didn't plate the whatever lettuce they give you to put under the ribs. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not putting lettuce underneath my ribs. And I lost the competition. So at first, I still won't do that. You know, like anything that's on a plate should be edible. I'm not going to eat some soggy lettuce when I'm done with my ribs. So that aspect of it, I think is a little silly, but I do get why competition barbecue guys, I get it. Presentation does matter. But that's where we shine in our barbecue. We try to make everything we put out look like we cared about it. You know, like I spent 14 hours cooking this piece of brisket. If I see someone just throw it on a bun, I'm going to lose my shit, excuse my French. That took me almost half a day to put out. And I see someone plating it like it's, you know, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I will lose my stuff a little bit.
I've not been in a barbecue kitchen. So how does this setup work?
How I cook barbecue, food's coming off fresh that morning. So you have to take measures to make sure your product isn't drying out throughout the course of the day, which is why a lot of barbecue joints, it's kind of where they'll fail, because they'll throw a beautifully piece of brisket back in the warming box without completely wrapping it up before it goes back in there. As soon as you're cutting into a brisket, it starts drying out.
Is the cost of smoked meat higher than a, let's say, regular fine dining?
I mean, they're similar. And that's a terrible misconception with barbecue, is that it's inexpensive food. It's not. It's because you lose half of the weight. So you start with a 16-pound brisket. By the time you're done cooking it, it's 9 pounds.
Fill in the blank. Smoking is
fire.
What does playing with yourself mean to you?
Means picking out a right log to put in the fire. Making sure my wood's dry.
Is there a food-related product you eat that is embarrassing?
I mean, yeah, I love Spam. I do. I think it's amazing. I love spreadable meat. I love pate. I love Spam. My wife hates me for those reasons. But yeah, Spam might be my favorite, you know, quick snack. Just sear it on both sides, throw it on some white rice. I love it.
Is there anything of importance that you would like to share with us?
It's an honor to have this chance again after the year we had, and now being sober. I got a lot of hope for the coming years and our new location and getting back to basics and just diving into my craft again. And
why did you get into the food and beverage industry?
I was a self-proclaimed rock star through my teen years. We traveled. We actually signed a record contract with Sony. That's what brought me to Atlanta. Is I moved to Atlanta to be a rock star when I was 16 years old. My mom's still pissed about that one. But that rock star lifestyle, it very easily translates into the chef lifestyle. It's long hours. It's a lot of partying. It's over gratification of everything, all your senses. And that's what brought me into the food and beverage. And that,
Chef, I have this odd question, unlike all the other Do you consider yourself a lunatic?
I'm batshit crazy. Yes, sir. Do you consider yourself a lunatic?
Do I consider myself lunatic? Without a doubt.
All right.
With